Sorry, ignore my lighting and everything. I know it's not the best, but I feel the need to make this video now as soon as possible before things get even more out of control. But there will be no music, no background. This is a very serious topic as there is a predator within this community. I'm going to start with the story from the beginning. I don't know if you guys remember this. The posts have been taken down since then. However, the victim's testimony is still up, which we will talk about later. But around a year ago, there had been a situation arise with a YouTuber named Fruitsy the Therian. And to make a long story short, I'm kind of explaining what happened. So, at the time, me and this Fruitsy person, I'm not going to say their real name, or what they went by at the time. We're just going to be referring to this Fruitsy or Shinzy because they have come back. They think they deserve a platform after what they did, and they have come back as the name Shinzy on TikTok. This person is a predator and a danger to our community, and since coming back has not changed their ways. I will be talking more on that later. But so me and Shinzy, aka Fruitsy, which is their old name they went by, were friends at the time during all this happening. During the time, they were dating other YouTuber you guys may know as Salem. He is a skull dog fursuiter. Some of you may have seen him, maybe not, but they were dating. In the beginning, due to circumstances that's not my business, it was personal reasons, but yes, he did lie about his age. In no way am I excusing that or saying that was right, but what happened after that was completely not on him. So Shinzy had texted me after being in a relationship with him for 6 months saying that she found out he was lying about his age and he came clean and everything. So at that point, that would have not been her fault if she would have cut contact, and I told her that. I was like, you need to stop talking to him. This isn't right. Mind you, Shinzy was 18 turning 19 at the time, talking to a 15-year-old. So I was like, you need to cut contact, and this person was like, absolutely, for sure, like, this is disgusting, I can't believe this happened, I will be having no further contact with him, I'm blocking him on everything, this whole situation is just not okay. And if it would have ended there, that would have been fine. So over the next couple of weeks, I had directly asked them, they lied to my face multiple times, I had asked them, saying, are you still talking to Salem? Do you have contact with Salem? Lied directly to my face, told me no every single time. Oh, of course not, I wouldn't do that. They were in contact the entire time after finding out he was 15. I cannot tell you how angry I am right now. Like, I'm literally shaking. So Salem ended up coming forward and telling me that yes, they were in contact the whole time. And just absolutely disgusting. And more than that, this person was manipulating him and telling him not to tell anyone or reach out for help. Specifically telling him, there is a screenshot, so another bit of information, I will be putting all of this in my community post with screenshots since I don't know how to put screenshots in videos, but all the information will be in my community post with screenshot evidence. But there was a string of messages that went between them two where Shinzy, aka Fruitsy, literally said nobody has to know we're talking and nobody's telling anyone that we're talking, and specifically had told Salem not to tell me they were still talking because they could get in trouble, and just because I was the only person there to intervene for help, and I was talking to both of them, and specifically told him not to tell anyone, which he did, and I'm so glad he came forward and told me. After that, so mind you, I was a minor at the time, me and Salem, both minors, while Shinzy was turning 19. We ended up talking a lot, getting close, developing a relationship. We ended up dating, whatever. So, mind you, I hadn't made a post about Shinzy first. I had not made a post. I was going to leave it alone until Shinzy made a post about me. After finding out we were dating, made a huge post how mad they were about us dating. Mind you, 2 minors. Why are you worried about a relationship between 2 minors as a grown adult? So then, that's when I proceeded to gather all the evidence I had and made a post against them, calling them out as what they are, and what they are is a groomer. Because what do you mean you found out you were dating a 15-year-old as an adult, proceeded to stay in contact, lied to everybody, and told that minor to keep it a secret? So, over the course of these posts, instead of Shinzy properly addressing everything and coming out, if any people left comments on their posts asking like, hey, what happened? Mind you, these were minors. Shinzy was asking these minors to DM them. Instead of coming out and saying what happened and addressing it, instead was telling minors, DM me and I'll let you know. That's just disgusting, predatory, and weird behavior. I'm sure anybody with a logical brain can tell how wrong that is. When you've literally groomed a minor, when people are asking you, hey, what happened, what's going on, and you're telling more minors to come DM you. So now that leads up to this point. It has been a year since that happened. Their account, all the posts were deleted and everything. There's a lot more that went on, which, like I said, will be in the community post. But honestly, just disgusting situation. Why I'm making this video, as I was informed by a friend. First of all, Salem had reached out to me and asked me, hey, are you talking bad about me? Like, what's going on? And I was just as confused as he was. He had gotten comments to his channel saying that he was a bad person and this and that. And I was like, that's weird. I'm not involved in any way. And then my name had been brought into it as his ex. So I was like, that's just strange. I don't understand really what's going on with that. Come to find out, Shinzy has come back. This disgusting groomer, this creep, has come back and think they deserve a platform. Over on TikTok, going under the name Shinzy, aka Bedbound, is their user. And they had made a lot of mutuals on there, which, unknowing to me, were my friends and my mutuals. And this person is still out there to this day victim blaming, saying it was the 15-year-old's fault. The person who they victimized saying it was his fault for the entire situation and what happened. So to this day, Shinzy, aka Fruitsy, is still going out of their way to tell people how bad Salem is. This 15-year-old boy at the time that they literally victimized, and is twisting the story and saying that it was his fault, he made them codependent on him. That is a minor. You were an adult. You knew better. You chose to stay in contact with him. In no situation between a minor and adult is a minor ever at fault, especially when that adult knows they are a minor, which Shinzy had full knowledge of as he had told them his age after everything transpired. So me and this friend had got everything sorted out. They ended up blocking Shinzy. Was this whole thing. So I then proceeded to post a string of stories and a post with all the evidence saying, if you support this person, Shinzy, Bedbound, as their user, do not interact with me. And through that post, 2 more of my friends and mutuals came forward saying, oh my gosh, I know them, no way. Which is insane to me, because they had no clue what happened and that this person is a dangerous, horrible person. Also, I want to state that they have 100% not changed their ways. They had made a post at one point saying how sorry they were and apologetic and how they're going to change. They are 19 years old now and is still having so many interactions, inappropriate interactions with minors to this day. So this isn't even like a situation that happened a year ago that was diffused. It is still happening, and let me explain why. That same mutual that had made the post against Salem due to Shinzy's manipulation came forward and said, this person, mind you, is 15 years old, the same age Salem was when the grooming took place. And this person, Shinzy, was discussing the 18 upside and NSFW part of the fandom with a 15-year-old. I cannot explain how angry I am. The fact that this person, first of all, has the nerve to believe they deserve a platform again and that they can come back after what they did, but the fact that they're still doing the same thing, literally talking NSFW stuff to a 15-year-old. And that person even told me, they were like, yeah, I was really uncomfortable. It was kind of weird and uncalled for, and it was just really strange, which absolutely. That's about all the information I have for now. I will be making a community post. I've already shared the victim's post from a year ago. Again, I don't know if he's going to choose to take any action or make any more posts. That is completely up to him. No pressure on him whatsoever. But all in all, it's just an extremely rough situation. This person, I cannot stress enough, this person does not deserve a platform. They are predatory and dangerous. They have not changed their ways. They are talking NSFW things with minors, and who knows how else. What else is going on? Because so far I've confirmed that they are in private contact with 2 minors. Who knows what's being said there? I still don't know the full situation or what all is being said, except for what my 15-year-old friend said, that they were, yes, talking about NSFW things with them. I just want to bring up one last thing before I end this video, before you guys can go look at the community post. But they're in that string of messages between the victim and Shinzy. So mind you how disgusting this is. Shinzy is talking to a 15-year-old, knowing this is a 15-year-old, and literally told him, Salem, I can wait. We are not angry enough. Salem, I can wait. You are almost 19 telling this to a 15-year-old, and then after that proceeded to say, no one is telling anyone we are talking. So I'm just going to leave that at that. Thank you for watching this video. I'm just spreading this for awareness because this person does not deserve a platform. They are clearly harmful and incredibly dangerous and have not changed their ways. They are still engaging in inappropriate activities with minors to this day, and this person just does not need to be on social media. So yeah, please make sure to check out the community post for more proof and everything else. But that's all I really have to say on the matter. Just thank you for watching this video.